Hello and welcome back to a new save. FM24 carries on, and our goal is another little challenge leading up to the new FM. Our target is to win the Champions League with a team that I used to have in a network save. I did one session and then the save got cancelled. So we're going to take them on to the title. Our rules for the challenge will be no cheats, no editor stuff, nothing. We are allowed to do whatever we want in terms of transfers, but the scouts have to find them unless it's a loanee. We'll look at the loan list or the transfer list. So no cheating by looking at the best players always. In terms of tactics, play what you want. And then we just have a lot of fun here. So we've picked KV Kortijk, or ATV as the people on Hall of FM were calling them. So the Quadbike, as you'll hear me call it, the Quadbike Challenge. We will be taking them to the top. As you can see, they are predicted to finish 16th. If I scroll through the other teams here, you notice they're the worst team. So what I'll do is this first 30 minutes you'll see me set up the team, organise it, and then we'll cut for three parts of the season. So you'll see end of August, transfer window, January, and then you'll see how the season ends. And our target is Champions League winners, but if we do not reach it, we will not be playing FM25. So suddenly, when we get to March, you might suddenly see about 20 episodes, but you'll see anyway. Right, we're gonna jump in, and that is our goal. Let's begin. So in terms of licensing, because we're taking such a difficult challenge, I am not going to play the suggested. I'm going to carry on as I normally would do, because it's a very difficult challenge in the first place. I didn't put my experience up high though, so that's okay. Oh, it's Mr. Vincent Tan. Oh, right. So we are in the December database. So this is going to be interesting. Become established, get better than our rivals. That's okay. Nope. Every month. Quarter. Start. As you can see, I did a test database for when we originally played to set up my team. Right, KV Kortijk. Part 1. These are my bottom at Christmas challenges that we did on the Hall of FM, where we had 3 seasons to get them to be title contenders. I didn't do that well. Right. So, spotters, we have a few fair weather fans, quite a good core. They want entertaining football, that's fine. I prefer doing that anyway. Club expectations, sign Malaysian players. I'm not going to be. Work within transfer budget. Current season, they want a top half finish. Be competitive in the the Cronky Cup. Oh well, that'll do. I'm happy with that. Right, player contracts. We have players on significant potential already. Ooh. I have got some pictures, but it looks like the youngsters don't have many. So let's have a look at them quickly. That is alright. We won't look on that page because that keeps moving. Right. Tactic wise, what we'll do is load up something to start with from our Dresden 10-year save that we did last year. as in 2024. We completed that in August, I believe. Yeah. Not sure, actually. Having a 4-2-3-1 might be good, but I think I'll just load up the away one, because that's different and dynamic, and then we'll alter it to the team. Squad selection rules. 8 must be developed in Belgium for 3 years. 6 must be in the squad. 2 played, trained by a club in Belgium. 3 goalkeepers, and no more than 25. Got a few players that no longer qualify. Okay. We've had 23 players out. Okay. Already. Right, we're not meeting the thing. They're furious with the snub. That's fine. I don't care about the media. Right. Squad. Goalkeepers. So let's look at the lineup on here, because this will be my best way to judge it. Anyone that's not at the club, I'm going to get rid of. Ooh, this is a tiny squad. Right, so handling's not great. Vision's not great. He's definitely a backup. Vanderberg. Handling's not great. You've got a good aerial reach, not an aerial reach, and you've got an eccentric keeper that's not good. What's Gunnarsson like? He's the number 1. Definitely. So, you're in. Right, Fuji. Haruka Fuji. Not the greatest passer. Good work rate, good tackling. 6'2". You're right or left? You're right. Okay, so Fuji on the right. Think it's going to be more dynamic defensive. Look to break up attacks. Yeah, I think we're just going to go simple. 6'2", right-sided still. You're not the best passer either. Takamine, left-sided, 5'10". So he's definitely not the... He's not quick either. Your passing's good though, so we could develop that into a deep line on support. Leave him there for the moment. Divine, left-sided, good passing. Sorry, good pace. Need to work on his passing. And he's our only left back. Right side. He's a lot better. Good. 5'4". Bloody hell. Right. And he's 6 foot. So he's the backup, really. So I think we move him across. Him there. And him there. For the moment. We haven't really got a left-sided one. I'm going to leave that blank space. You're not a great tackler. You've got good ball skills, though. So I think we go traditional. So we're already straying away from what we were doing. You good. Work rate good. Passing not good. You're a ball winner. You beat him. You can jump on the bench in the 5. Sisaka. Passing good. Technique good. Tackling good. He'll be fine. He's wanted on loan. No, he's squad based. Fossum. Good pace. You could be a good runner. We still want the running formation, attacking minded, good teammate off the ball. He's still, I think he's a transfer market one. He's not good enough, I'm afraid. Bruno. Good vision, he's the passer, but he's just too slow. So Bruno can make it. Is he left or right-sided? He's right-sided. Yeah, right-sided. Stick to his strengths. Kadri. He's going to be that target man. Good 1 foot. So if we do that to start off with, we'll work on that. Fossum. Going to be getting rid of Suda. 14 pace. 6 foot. Good so far, his best choice. 5'11". Good work rate, good fitness. Simic. On loan from Cardiff. Can play left side. Not the great finisher, but he's got a good passing technique. Good work rate. So if we develop his passing and his crossing, can make him into our left winger. Ferrari. On loan from Frankfurt. Yeah, he's fine to stay, but he's not going to start. So it'll be Masuda up front here. So because we're a very small team, I think Kadri's not going to make the squad. I'm going to have to go with something. He's going to sit there. He'll sit there. Simic, Bruno can move, so we could keep that place. Look at something like that, and we'll let him stay wider, run wide with the ball. Something like that, so he'll find these gaps. You're my worst crosser, so you'll sit on the... You can be inverted on support, and you can be normal on support. So, and then centre mid, the other one. Fossum's not going to make it. Saka is. So you can jump in. And you can jump on bench. I think I'm going to get rid of him. He's going to sit on the bench. I'm not going to get rid of him. I want to keep some homegrown players. So that's what we're going to work with at the moment. So gonna just alter these a bit. Just really take it down to basics. Slow the pace down. Regroup. Counter. Gonna sit back. Not press it. I'm gonna keep that press. So what will happen? If I'm... It's gonna libero, so what... He'll sit here. That should be okay. Right, so in terms of loans, we've got 2 in. I need to check how much we're paying. Contracts, paying nothing. That's totally fine. Then you can stay. Ferrari. Paying his wage, but no fee, so that's fine. I've got no issues with them. Right, so... You have 1.1. Probably not going to use any of that on any big ones. So, nationality, EU, transfer list. Looking at most 35. 3 transfers, defenders. No one in range. Ooh, that's weird. Because of this. No. Oh, it's because I've got Belgium on. Let's go Europe. Still no one. Okay. Died once. I get rid of that. Oh, because they wouldn't be listed. I'm a bloody idiot. Right. So, this is the free transfer list. Let's check these. I believe you're reasonably good. Yeah, you are. So I'll do it in age order. Perfecto. Love the name, mate. Sturman. Lucic. These are on contracts anyway. Tom Ray's, are you his brother? No. Okay, you're not. Whatever his name raises. Baldy, Bosch, Kamara, Brugman. Go on. Massey. Play left side. Ooh, no, you're siring. Winston Reed. Eric Peters. Alex Pierce. William Hogan. No. Right. You lot. Off a trial. 2 weeks. Right. We're on a tight budget, so we just need to really play it simple. So it's going to do it same here. Just going on name value. Find some of the cheaper ones. Going to change this to very interested. Takes out a few people. So Varga, Forte. Just because of your name, mate, you can come in. Dai. Baba Traore. Devel Muscatar. Van der Wittenboer. Come in for a trial. Matt Dijkstra. It's a few amateurs, but that's fine. Moy, Stephen Edwards. Van Huffel. So, De Guerrero, Pereri. Piers. Right, off for trial. 2 weeks. Let's do the same again. Attacking midfield. Good to find some variation in them. Got any scouting reports? No. We've really not got a budget. What I'll do is another cheap way to just make the list. If you're wanting to play it straight and not fiddle with the attributes, I will look at them eventually on some of them like I have been doing, but if you don't want to fiddle with that, at least one cap, and that will eliminate some people if you're on the cheap here. Ooh. Like that. I can see he's reasonable. He's just not the greatest tackler. But long shots, finishing first touch. He would be a good runner towards the end. I will give them a chance. Just because of their names and their ability. We always tend to see his name come up. So we'll offer him a trial as well. Kudvaz, Osman. Roland Alberg. Right, goalkeepers. That was one I'd right to look at as well. Doesn't tend to matter about that. It was more the handling and stuff like that. Johan Turum. Punching. Oh, he's a great puncher. That's not the greatest for a keeper. Ooh, I know him. At Millwall. Ooh, bloody hell. Handling 11. Could be a good backup. Offer trial 2 weeks. It will get quicker once we properly get going, but I wanted you to see this first half an hour just to see my logic with it all. Mr. Cisco Perez. You can come in for 2 weeks. Dawn Bush. 2 weeks. Right, that'll do. He's not going to be a regular starter, I'm afraid. Can't find your place. Mine's made up, I'm afraid. You will be changed to fringe player. So some of the amateur teams are not letting me take them, which is totally fine. Right, so no captain decision yet. No captain decision yet. Agility and balance, I agree. You want stick to the left side. Are you left-sided? You are. That's fine. Improved if he starts diving into tackles. No. Make sure you read these and not just click accept. Right. Yeah. You still don't know Dutch. Yeah. Realize this potential. We should. Are you any good? Pretty good. You just can't really pass it that well. Can I bring you back? No. He's not going to be a key player for us, I'm afraid, because we're not playing that technique. Who you wanted by? That's fine. I'm not going to say no. Ooh, we can get Dennis Bergkamp in as a coach. Coach, do you want to come in? That'll do me. Scout. Yeah. And Chief Scout. I think he's already at our club. Recruitment analyst. Yeah. I'll do all these mainly off screen, but I want to just get some of these done. Filled. Nope. That'll do. Okay. Right, we've got our loanies coming in. You'll see me straight away get rid of a few of them in a minute once their initial scouting report comes in. Right. You're okay. You're a maybe then. Ooh. Tackling's not great, but you could be a good attacking threat with that 14 as well. Kurakozovic. Fringe player in prime years. Tackling's not great. Emergency backup, Forte. You're alright. Baba Traore. You're fine. Varga. You are too slow to be a right back. You are off to the reserves, I'm afraid. Dornbrush. Vision, work rate are terrible. You're off to the reserves, I'm afraid. Eric Peters. Your pace isn't great, but you're a 6'1" utility player. What do you want? 6.5. That sounds fine for me. Approach to sign. Important. He's good. Premier Pro League player. Big matches. 12-month deal. 7k. That's fine. Now Peters. You're gone straight away. First one. Thanks, son. Your initial report means you're rubbish. 32-year-old, 5'11" centre back is a no from me. Bergman. 3 passing. That's a definite no. Thank you for coming. You failed the initial test. You're okay, but you're probably not going to pick the grade, so I'll put you with the reserves. Penalty taking, passing, not great. Long shots, heading, not great. But your physicals are quite good. So you work hard, it's just you're not the best overall. You've just made it. Alex Pierce. 6'2". Tackling's good, vision's not good. Vision's at a 6. I need you to actually see your target, so you're gone, I'm afraid. Winston Reed. Pace and stamina's not good at all. Vision's not great. It's borderline, but he's a good leader. You've just made it. Reflex is good. Handling. Can you kick? Not really. Stephen Edwards. Tackling good. You're okay. Yeah, just going to load up a basic set and we'll go from there. Don't need the introductions. Go away. Right. Load. Rayo. That gives us some basic ones. Okay. Right. It looks like we're not going to have time to see a match today. But you can see what we're doing. So we get our first lot of recruits in. Oh, look at that morale. Oh, it's not morale, it's match sharpness. Right, I've got a few players to get rid of, and I've got a few players to move around in terms of 3 transfers. I'm going to look at loanees, but that will be towards the end of the transfer market. So we are going to see what we can do. Match planner itself puts us at season preview, puts us at 12th. So we aren't the worst team in the league, but we have still got some work to do. So it's gonna be an interesting season. Until next time, folks, our 2025 challenge for FM24 begins. All right.